Tribe, where are you? Oh, Judah Tribe, how come you all of a sudden went into hiding? Oh, Judah Tribe, how come you won't come out and play? Oh, Judah, what was that shit you were saying all week about how Trubisky owns the Lions? What was all that shit about? Sorry, Judah. I couldn't hear you there over my NASCAR heavyweight title. I couldn't, and I also still can't hear you over this W. Hold the L, loser. You want a fucking broom? Oh, sorry, I just snapped it in half. No broom for you today. Ha 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 ha. I'll be honest here, the season ended last week. I don't give a fuck if this game affects our draft position. I'm just glad we beat the fucking Bears today. Fuck Chicago and fuck the Bears. Can't stand these bums. But yeah, and folks, before you say anything, now in my preview, when I said the Lions would blow a double-digit lead to the Bears, I meant the complete opposite. I meant the Bears would blow a double-digit lead. What, you actually thought I meant that? It's called reverse psychology. It's called a jinx. I jinxed the Bears. Y'all really thought I was going to jinx the Lions this week? How cute. Everyone knows that's my secret calling. I always jinx in these kind of situations. And Lord and behold, the jinx worked today. Because the Bears blew a double-digit lead to the Lions. Yeah, for most of this game, though, it looked like the Lions, they were completely down and out. Like, the defense all game had issues stopping the run. Especially when you give up 3 rushing touchdowns. Then again, David Montgomery is a solid back. And, you know, hey, Trubisky really played pretty decent today. Then again, you can play a lot better, you know, when you have a fucking run game taking some pressure off of you. You know, unlike a certain QB on the Lions that has never had a run game in his entire career, but retarded fans like Man Beast Morris want to pretend that Stafford is still the fucking problem. Yeah, keep saying Stafford's the problem, Man Beast, when it's clear as day he isn't. How about you do some research and quit knocking off emotion? But yeah, either way though, a win today. Because when this team looked down and out, Matt Stafford was able to carry this team and carry this team on his back. Had a great game, and he was able to lead the Lions to a fourth quarter comeback. The first time, I think, since 2014, when the Lions trailed by double digits in a game and still won and came back and won. I think the last time was like the Falcons game a couple years ago, when the Lions were trailing double digit, when they were trailing 21-0 to the Falcons in England and won on a last-second field goal. So yeah, the Lions' streak of 24 straight losses when trailing by 9+ points at halftime is officially over. But yeah, mainly the main thing that set it up was the defense, though. Even though they played like crap most of this game, they did play in the fourth when it mattered the most. Mainly the strip sack by Okwara that gave the Lions excellent field position for the game-winning touchdown. And then the D-line was able to stop the run on 4th and 1 when it mattered the most. So yeah, the D may have struggled at times, but they did play well when it mattered. So for this game, it may have turned out that Patricia might have been the problem after all. I don't know. Well, I think honestly it was a lot of things. There were a lot of problems with the Lions, and yeah, there were at least a lot of problems, but Patricia wasn't 100% the issue. There were multiple issues. But still, the Lions get a win. They beat the Bears. The Bears' winning streak is over. No sweeping us this year, Jackass Tribe. Hold that L, loser. And yeah, of course, this week I'm going to wear the Quintez Cephas jersey today, since Quintez Cephas also finally got his first career touchdown. And he beats the, quote, best corner in the North, Kyle Fuller. And hell, he didn't even push off him. Cephas beat his ass straight up. And a funny thing I've been hearing from Bears fans so far in this game is that Bears fans have been blaming the refs for this game. Oh! So now you want to cry wolf about ref ball. And yet, Bears fans, anytime the Lions are screwed over by bad calls, all you want to do is say, oh, well, the refs didn't cheat you. You cheated yourselves, dumbasses. So you know what, Judah Tribe? If the Bears, quote, did screw you out of this win, which they didn't, but if they did in your little fantasy world, then you know what, Judah? I'm going to give you the same mercy you gave us in all those situations where the Lions were screwed over by bad officiating. And it goes a little something like this, Judah. Judah Tribe, the refs didn't cheat the Bears. You cheated yourself, dumbass. But yeah, I'm glad we won this game. Fuck the Bears. I don't fucking care if this ruins our draft stock. To be real though, the Lions I still don't think the Lions are making the playoffs. But you know, this was a much needed win. We get a win over a division rival for once. And it's goddamn shit-toilet. Gotta love it. So yeah, Judah Tribe. So everything you said this week was a lie. Because you said all week, oh, Trubisky owns the Lions. Well, Judah, my lie detector is going off the chart and determined that was a fucking lie. The Judah Trubisky, or Trubumsky, never owned the Lions. He owned Patricia. Stafford is still your fucking daddy. So how about you bow down? After this game, it's obvious here. Now, Stafford should demand a trade out. Like, the Lions still need to move on and get a young QB in here. Because Stafford deserves a reign with a top team. Not going to be with the Lions. Plus, this toxic fan base still doesn't deserve Stafford. With how many times they stab Stafford over the back over everything is done. But yeah, now the real test for this team is going to be next week. Against Green Bay. And pissed off Aaron Rodgers. See how Lions get a 34-30 come from behind win over the Bears. I love every second of it. I'm glad we beat Shitoilet. We denied them the broom. And we get one up on good old Judah Tribe. And Judah Tribe says he's done with the Bears vids this year. Mainly because, oh, the Bears lost to a Lions team that had nothing to play for. Did I mention the Lions had nothing to play for? Honestly, if that's the case, then good, honestly. Because Judah Tribe's honestly the worst Bears vid maker on YouTube. Honestly, thank fucking God. Now we don't have to deal with Judah's delusional bullshit the rest of the year. But yeah, we get to say, yeah, Judah, sit down and get humbled. But anyway, of course, now this is the 6th straight loss for the Bears. And all I say is to the Bears. To the Bears organization, to Virginia McCaskey, I beg of you, as a fan of a division rival, I beg of you, please keep that stupid, useless idiot of a GM you called Ryan Pace, and please keep that sack of shit you call a coach in Matt Nagy. Please keep them for another couple years. Because them there, it blesses my little heart with joy. And honestly, I hope you keep Trubisky as your starter for another 3 years. It blesses my little heart with joy. That shit funny to me. So it turns out that Nagy might have been a fraud all along. And that his offensive success was mainly because of Andy Reid, the mustachio. But yeah. But in all honesty, though, for the Lions, here's good news. Good news is the Lions have announced, there have been reports that the Lions are looking for a head coach first and not a GM. And once they get the coach, then they're going to look for a GM that can work with the coach. And right now, the rumored frontrunner for the Lions head coaching gig is still expected to be Robert Saleh. Like I said, I don't think Bevel's going to be back next year. I think Bevel is auditioning for a job elsewhere, trying to make a case for himself elsewhere. But hey, gain a win as an interim head coach, that'll make a strong case for you somewhere. So yeah, hopefully Bevel does well somewhere. But yeah, let's try and get the run going and still try and make a run against Robert Saleh for head coach. And maybe look at a GM. Maybe look at someone like Ed Dobbs from Indianapolis. Or maybe look at John Dorsey out of Cleveland. We'll have to, since Dorsey was responsible for 3 Super Bowl champion teams that he had the blueprints on. 2 of them were the Packers and one, and he did draft the pieces for Kansas City Super Bowl run last year. Mainly, he was the main man that helped draft Patrick Mahomes. Just notice, Judah Bears, you could have had Mahomes or Watson instead of Trubisky. You chose Trubisky over Mahomes and Watson. That's all on you, and you traded up one spot. And one of the mid-round picks you gave up was Alvin Kamara. And another mid-round pick you gave up was Fred Warner. You also could have had Josh Jacobs too, and you could have had Damon Arnett if you didn't trade 2 first-round picks to the Raiders for Khalil Mack. What you could have had, but you can't. Maybe you can get that fantasy lineup on Madden, but not today. But yeah, I'm glad we beat the Bears. And one more thing, Judah Tribe, I want to show you one more thing to show you that I'm no longer a loser. Because I have learned some magic. Boom! Look at that. Yes, one of my championship shirts have come in. Yes, this is a Chase Elliott NASCAR Championship shirt. Since I got a NASCAR title this year, little buddy. See, Judah, this is what happens when you're a winner and not a loser, like your bum ass that sits in your mama's basement doing nothing all day with your whack-ass videos. And I didn't need your advice on how to not be a loser, Judah. I did it on my own straight up. Enough said. So I guess, Judah, in your words, this would make me, quote, a halfway loser, right? Hell, I'll take it. It's better than being a full loser, I guess. But yeah, I'm done. On to Green Bay. Peace.
Don't worry, Ace. I got this, baby. Hey, Judah Tribe, what's up, you ugly-ass predator-looking bitch? Look, dude, I heard you was talking mad shit about me, talking like I'm not a real person and all that bullshit. Your hate week videos sucked ass, too, by the way. Well, I'm obviously super real and making you and the fucking Packers fan Matt Ogden look like a bitch right now. Now you're looking real stupid, like a cyclone hit you. Half the shirts you wear in your videos even look like they fit you. Judah, every time I see one of your videos, it looks like you've got something stuck up your dirty ass. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the broom the fucking Lions are shoving up your ass 3rd season in a row. About to be the 4th. That's why me and the girls are coming out to Chicago on Sunday to kick that Care Bears ass. We're gonna own Section 8 field, just like we did last time, and we'll be cleaning them damn seats. Matthew Stafford about to rape your defense, and Marvin Jones gonna go ham on your secondary. Your Care Bears really fucking suck this year. They'll be 0-4 after this Sunday, on their way to 0-16. So keep that NFC North basement of mine swept up and clean, or I'll find where you live in Chicago and shove that broom up your ass some more, like Mandy Mikovich from Shameless. I'm Yasmin Green of the Detroit Lions, and I'm out.
So long, man. Have a good rest.
Fuck you!